I have been holding off talking about this film, The Favourite, for a while because I am not a huge fan of The Lobster. Didn't finish it. And I got through The Killing of a Sacred Deer, trying to crack open my mind and my imagination as to what might be going on in the filmmaker's head. This is Yorgos Lanthimos, I think that's how you say his name. He's a Greek director. And actors love working with him. They speak very highly of the process. The reviews for all his films, including The Favourite, have been just almost unequivocally raves. I mean, raving about this auteur and how he manages to take situations and turn them on their head and really twist them into this slightly, to me, weird, odd, macabre, sexually twisted, oh, we've got 3 female leads. And listen, I love Olivia Colman, Emma Stone. I'm not a huge fan of Rachel Weisz, but people do love her, and she's a very strong actress, so she's well cast in this film. Olivia Colman put on 3 stone to play Queen Anne, who's this gouty 17 bunny rabbit owning queen who's just, just not terribly engaged in her world. And you also get a crack into that very bawdy, debauched, power-hungry court of the time. And the costumes are great, the production design, all that stuff are there. But sometimes that sort of takes away from it for me, because I'm like, what is this film about? Where is the substance? Yes. And I like true life stories. So this is about Queen Anne, who was a queen in the 18th century of England. She's not a very well-known one. There was a war going on with France, but she isn't terribly engaged in that because she's not a political queen. She's very sad. She's given birth to or lost 17 children, so that's got to give her a hard life. But there wasn't much to cling on to with the character. And then so when these 2 other women are coming and vying for her attention and her love, or it's not love, it's, to be the favourite of the queen, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have any substance to me. Yes, it's a power struggle and a love triangle. Well, not love, but a sort of sex triangle between these 3 women. And then it, every so often it just leaps deliberately and decisively into the absurd. And that just kind of pisses me off. It just kind of gets on my nerves. I'm like, either get on with the story, give me a scene that moves me to the next bit, or just don't. And then don't put a fisheye lens on this one wide shot and they're having a chat. And I'm not listening. I don't remember what the chat was about, because I'm like, why am I looking at this big wide corridor through a fisheye lens? It's just not my cup of tea. And I just always hate talking about films that I didn't like, especially one who's done so well, who is doing so well, who gets amazing actors and great writers. But this is not even great writing to me. I did not enjoy it. I was sort of looking at the clock to see how much. It's 2 hours long. It could have been done, it could have lost 30 minutes easily, because the content just wasn't there for me. When everybody else is going, oh, I just loved it. It really got me thinking about this. It got me thinking about nothing other than, why am I still watching this film? One day I will meet one of these filmmakers or one of these actors, and I will get to ask them really what their motivation is, what really gets them excited about these scripts that just don't do anything for me, So I was a bit bored. I was bewildered, but I wasn't bewitched. So it gets like a 2.5 out of 5. 2.5 out of 5. I'll keep watching his films. I'll see what he comes up with next. But this one just wasn't my cup of tea. Please subscribe to my Patreon channel, which is patreon.com/Alexandra Boyd, or give a like to and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep tuning in. There'll be more movie reviews. There'll be more chats about me being in films, making films, and watching films.